Who's got the power? Well, as a middle manager, I do. What is organizational systems, and how or why should I come into alignment with this concept as a middle manager? Well, most of the time we think of ourselves as individuals in an organization, but this couldn't be further from the truth. Organizations are systems of upper level, middle level, and lower level employees. The goal of the system is to create partnerships with organizations so that the organization can run smoothly. The influence of the system creates a common language for people to discuss any issue or challenge that may arise on any level in the organization. A better appreciation of others once a dialogue can be established. Barry Oshry explored power and systems to look at these systems in an organization, to look at the behaviors and the effectiveness of groups. So what does this mean for me? I'm a middle, and I am in the organization, and I am between the top and the lower levels in my organization. So that means that I am the right person in the right place. If you look at most organizations, there's only one true leader, and or maybe two. Those two leaders are the CEO and the CCO in my organization. This means that most of the true leadership is coming from the middle of the organization. If this is true, it stands to reason that true person and that true power system begins with me, there again, the middle. And what I mean by that is not that I'm running the company or that I'm making the upper level decisions, but that middles are more of the gatekeepers between the top and the lower levels in the organizations. Organizations spend millions of dollars in leadership training, and the focus is to understand and improve systemic conditions rather than fixing people, creating stronger, more powerful, more effective middle managers capable of working together to carry out the organization's agenda to be achieved if people buy into the fact that leadership is a choice to make, not a place you just sit. Middle managers are responsible for sharing information between upper and lower levels. They must have a certain kind of personality. The middle manager should be able to have their employees follow them because of their position, because people like them and want to follow them, because the manager produces results, has developed a reputation for developing people in the organization, and because people respect them. These are some of the ideas that Oshry has helped to develop. If a leader understands the dynamics of gaining influence from both upper and lower levels, they can come to realize that they are a true leader in an organization and have the power to lead an organization to success. Oshry tested this theory by setting up a case scenario in a town that he created and named New Hope, where he had three groups of people, one called the elites, one called the middles, and one called the immigrants. The elites would represent the upper management, the middles would be middle management, and the immigrant would be the working class people. And in this town of New Hope, it soon came to pass that the immigrants, the working class people, were disgruntled at their work conditions, and the elites were not aware that the immigrants were disgruntled, and the middles were torn between the elites and the immigrants and had to find a way to bring the two groups together and make for better working conditions. So this theory in this town is so much like organizations of today, and just proved his theory of powers and systems even more, that the middles have to find a way to lead up and to lead down and make the two groups see the problems that both have and to work together through communication. One of my favorite quotes: few things increase the credibility of leaders more than adding value to the people around them. And I think that Barry Oshry really captures this idea, making sure that all three levels, the top, the middle, and the bottom, appreciate the work that is done on all three levels, and making